You did CA, right?
Yeah.
But CA guys don't go to college.
No, in a sports class.
Sports class?
I go for an archery class and
I'm sorry, ma'am. Why are you talking like this is normal? You go for an archery class. Is there a war coming? Guys, I'm not prepared. Very nice. Okay, so you must be wondering why I asked you to write best and worst memories. Because I notice, obviously, is when I'm with my friends, the memories we laugh hardest for are the worst. The worst memories, right? But when you're in them, it was no laughing matter. Like, it was genuinely the horrible point in your life. But then your best friend obviously will bring up the bad memories only, Because when you were going through the bad memory, you call your best friend with confidence. That their purpose is to listen and support, but their agenda is different. They're like, oh, this is some nice blackmail information. Or whatever, just let's make fun of them for this. So if you're in some shit right now, that logically means that you laugh about it someday. And I think that's a good thing to know when especially nothing is positive except our results. So we need... Thank you, Yash. Yash is the Amitabh Bachchan of the show. You've seen Bigg Boss, obviously. I haven't seen Bigg Boss. He's the big boss. He doesn't laugh at every joke. He'll only laugh at something randomly. Big Boss Kushua. He also judges, so be careful. I don't judge. I am very open. Yash, I don't know. We have done this show for a while. It's very fun and interesting because everyone's definition of bad memories or trauma is very different. Someone's best memory is someone's worst memory. Like someone wrote, my best memory is we have at a party and they dragged me to the center of the dance floor and I got to dance in front of everyone. I showed my best moves. For someone, this is worst memory. Like, fucking don't drag me and make me dance. Someone's best memories was the day I got married. So on and so forth. Right? Very interesting. So it just makes you realize it's all just perspective. Okay? Okay. Let's start with the first shit. Good memory, watching mom reruns on TV. Okay? And bad memory, not seeing Lucky Ali in Goa. Who's this? Hi. Wait, Lucky Ali was performing? Oh yeah, he was performing in Goa.
Yeah.
How long was he performing for?
I don't know. We keep seeing his live shows in Goa.
Wait, so you didn't check when he's performing? Madam, you can't just go to Goa and be like, it's fucking Lucky Ali. I am Kalangut Beach. Lucky Ali. Lucky Ali. Lucky. And just look at a tree. He's like, oh, son. Fucking, he's on that tree, dude. Classic Lucky Ali. Just sitting on a tree. Lucky Ali, please perform. What happened? He's like, perform. You said he'll perform in Goa. Yeah, I gave dates. I don't just randomly perform every day in Goa. Lucky Ali, you say you perform. Lucky Ali. No, I'll tell you why. This happens to me also. All the time I get messages like, Kenny, I'm in Bombay. Why are you not performing? Are you insane? I have a life. Why are you not performing? I was in Bandra. I thought you'll be performing in Bandra. What is this? It's so bizarre, man. Anyway. Okay, I'll just quickly ask. Best memory is getting my first tattoo. Who's this? What tattoo is it, sir?
It's a wolf tattoo.
Oh, he's a bro. He's a bro. I feel, sir, you can get something little chill also, but you're too bro. You're too far gone. You like go to the tattoo parlor, like, kya chahiye? The most hardcore motherfucking wolf. He's like, sir, relax, sir. You don't have to be so bro with me, sir. No, I'm fucking bro, man. Give me bro wolf tattoo. It's like, okay, no, I want wolf to give me a wolf. I want a wolf to stand with a mirror and fucking make his face on my... Where is it? Is it on your biceps, your back, your shoulder? Where is it? Biceps. Bro! Just flex. Ah! Come on! I like the attitude difference between guys and girls for tattoos. Guys are just like, fucking see it! On the face and chest. Girls are like, my ankle. I'm doing this crazy thing. I'm getting a tattoo. My ankle. Fucking so dumb. I also want to get a tattoo, but I don't have balls. Oh wow, best memory, birth of my daughter. Worst memory, misplaced bag full of money. Who's this? Ma'am, why do you have a bag full of money? What is this bag full of money? Drugs का shipment हो जाएगा ना? हाँ, और बेटी पे मुबारक. Thanks. Best memory. How did you misplace? What is the story? Please tell
So
us.
actually, I was small that time, and we were on vacation with my parents.
How small were you?
I was in 7th standard.
And someone gave you the.
My dad gave me the bag to carry.
Okay.
And that time we didn't have debit cards or credit cards. So I, in the park we were waiting.
Ma'am, how old do you think I am? I'm 30. I know back then there were no debit cards. The phone was like this and all. I know all that. TV didn't have remote, cassette. I know all that. I'm not that young, yeah. And then?
So I forgot it on in a garden on a bench, and we just left.
Just left.
And then after walking for a kilometer or something, we were just roaming around, and then I realized I forgot the bag on the garden. But it wasn't there, and nobody took it up.
Oh! But what is the money for?
For the traveling purpose, everything. So
Okay. This sounds like something a dad would do. No? This sounds like an idea. No mom will ever attach of anything of value. It's amazing. Moms have a nice duality. They value and fucking don't value a child at all. It's quite amazing, the duality of it. Dads will do all this weird shit like, Acha baby, diamond ring, just hold this diamond ring. No, I'm bungee jumping, just hold it. I don't know why dads do this weird. By the way, I'm very intrigued about. I think your dad did some smuggling. Because you're the ultimate alibi. Like if a cop comes, they'll be like, क्या हो रहा है सर? बेटी है मेरी. बेटी को चेक करोगे आप? पता नहीं सर आपके ethics कहाँ हैं? बेटी है सर बेटी. And the moment it happens, like drugs वाले अंकल आ गए. नहीं drugs वाले नहीं. Baby, drugs. प्रतीक अंकल ना प्रतीक अंकल ड्रग्स देंगे नहीं drugs. आटा देंगे आटा. Okay. Ultimate alibi. Ma'am, you were part of this drug cartel, you didn't even know. Just ask your dad. Just be like, Dad, sit down. Be like, what happened in that park that day? Petty. You're old enough. Okay. We have 2 chits remaining. And this is best memory clearing CA final. Worst memory, seeing my ex after the breakup. Who's this? How did you see your ex? Like, what is the situation?
Go to the same class.
What is? Achha, then you expected it, no?
Yeah, but I was hoping he'd not be there.
How you are? What is this hope? After he broke up with me, oh yeah, most people who break up with me just drop dead immediately. What is this hope, ma'am? What? There's no logic only. You did CA, right?
Yeah.
But CA guys don't go to college.
No, in a sports class.
Sports class?
I go for an archery class and
I'm sorry, ma'am. Why are you talking like this is normal? You go for an archery class. Is there a war coming? Guys, I'm not prepared. Fucking, if there's a war coming, you guys are preparing and not telling me, I'll be very upset. Hey, archery class, dude. Ma'am, what's your name?
Sharmishta.
Sharmishta, first of all, is this archery class in Bombay?
Yeah, it's in Dadar.
In Dadar, archery classes happen? I thought all the things that happen in Dadar is just people's shoulders hitting each other. Wow, in Dadar you go for archery. What's a horrible location? Because if you miss, you'll hit at least 5 people. अरे वो तो target नहीं था यार. Clapping has begun for some reason. Correct. क्योंकि दादर में there is lot of population. This is a factual joke. Clap करो. Correct. Just laugh. Why did you go like archery? You've always been into archery?
No, I actually started just with a 1-month course and I really liked it. That's why.
I mean, that's how we all start archery. No one takes that 5-year commitment. 1 month करेंगे, then maybe sword, and then maybe cannons, and then he'll go to medieval dark ages and go to England and win the war. What other cool things do you do? Like you do archery, what else do you do?
As a hobby, I dance.
Okay. I'm disappointed. I from archery, at sky was the limit. And then you're like, I do dance. How these two worlds are intersecting is blowing my mind. What type of dance do you do?
I used to train in Bharatanatyam.
Okay.
But that was back in school.
And then you got into archery. Why you got into archery? Give me 2 reasons.
She found it cool.
Sorry?
She found it cool.
Why are you answering for her? Huh? What is going on? This is very suspicious. Let her answer. Why do you got into?
It was very general. I had time to kill. And it was just a
Time to kill. Interesting choice of words. Time to kill. Who the fuck uses that expression in normal day-to-day? Hey, what? Why are you painting today? Just time to kill? Nobody uses that expression unless that's the agenda. So this guy is also in archery.
Yeah.
So you guys are just like shooting arrows. Suddenly both the arrows touched. क्या यही प्यार है? Is that how it happened? Is he very good at archery?
Yeah.
Is that why why do you like him?
He was cute.
Very suspicious. I like how that is the thing we spoke about in the chat. And the chat, you're just like, my ex-boyfriend. When you have such an interesting life. Is there a class to stop arrows? Is there a class? I feel there should be a class and there should be a backup plan. What's your name again? Sharmisha, when you get pissed, do you like shoot arrows at your friends? Do you like randomly like see the tensile strength of strings when you like if someone ties like a I don't know blouse, do you like do tung tung, do you do that? I don't know. Do you look at the world differently, Sharmisha, is my question. Man, imagine if you fight with her, she'll throw the remote, she won't miss only. I have like another 5 minutes of just archery jokes. She's like, don't pull my strings. Like, huh, which one? Which one? I just have 5 minutes of these. I don't know what, you've activated something in my brain. I am so excited now. Man, what a great show this will be. It's about a girl who likes a boy and they're doing archery. And this is one guy who tries to get Sharmisha's attention all the time, but he's like, Sharmisha, he just keeps getting stabbed. But no one, camera never pans to him only, he's just getting stabbed. Such a cool show it'll be. Very nice. In the end, the alpha guy will come. And then the guy will feel jealous. The alpha guy is showing attention to Sharmisha. Alpha guy doesn't even look. Shoots like this. He shoots and then he does this. Just, like he takes logs and throws like that. Sharmisha's not impressed though. She's like, whatever. But this guy's like, who's this girl? I'm getting impressed. So 2 of these guys are like trying to get your attention. Throwing arrows, they're throwing stuff at the wall. And she's like, no. Then they're like, what do you want? And then her dentist friend speaks on her behalf. Sharmisha would like a man who is beyond cute. That is what she wants. She will not speak to anyone except me. In the end, like the really like huge alpha guy, he's like, I'll any target you give me, I'll get it, Sharmisha, but then you have to marry me. Then she's like, hits the dentist friend. Sharmisha has a target for you. It's the moon. And then he's like, cool. And then he takes like the biggest log he can find. He runs towards this guy. Keeps throwing. Not hitting the moon. He's failing. Then your original guy comes to you. He's like, I can't do this challenge. And then the dentist friend is like, why? It's because I can't hurt your eye. She's like, what do you mean? It's because I see the moon in your eye. Oh! Oh! That's how the show ends. But then she rejects him anyway. She's like, why? You're not cute.